This car's a little bit different from anything else you've seen. This is the new Genesis GV60 Electric. Jumping straight into this car's performance, it's got nearly 500 brake horsepower and is powered by all 4 wheels. We've got the range-topping Sport Plus model, which does 289 miles on one charge, which is right up there with the Tesla Model Y. As I mentioned, this car's got nearly 500 horsepower, and that will do 0 to 60 in just over 4 seconds. The car's got 3 different drive select modes. We've got Eco, Comfort and Sport. Sport's obviously for when you're doing your sporty driving. Eco will increase your range by a few miles, and it essentially brings the throttle pedal down. You don't get as much acceleration, you get higher regenerative braking, and that obviously increases your range. Inside, the materials really don't let the car down at all. We've got really lovely leather, we've got Alcantara on the headlining, and we've got lovely leather seats as well. So with the Sport Plus model, we've got quilted Napa leather, which really is lovely. The seats are also heated and ventilated, so great for summer and winter, and we've got a heated steering wheel as well. The panoramic roof is an extra, but it's definitely worth it. Adds a lot of light into the cabin, and also it has got a blind if the sun's too bright as well. When you start up the car, you've got a crystal ball which flips over into your gear selector, which is quite cool. It's so different to anything else I've seen. So in front of us, we've got 2 colour displays, very similar layout to that of the Mercedes EQC. The differences with this is that the displays are actually touchscreen as well. Some of the car's controls are actually controlled through the screen. You can obviously set up your navigation, you can change your Bluetooth, go through your different radio settings on there, and then you've also got shortcut buttons on the centre console as well. One thing that is a bit different to get used to is the fact you haven't got wing mirrors, you've got these cameras instead. What that actually does is make the car more aerodynamic, which helps towards your range. Steering wheel's really handy as well. We've got lots of controls on there. You can control your volume. You've also got lane keep assist and adaptive cruise control. This Sport Plus model is the more expensive option, but the benefits you get are endless. We've got a bigger battery, better performance, nicer materials inside, and a lot more spec throughout as well. So let's talk about this little button down here. On the steering wheel, you've got a boost button. Now what that will do is give you additional power for 10 seconds. So what we're going to do now is press the boost button and see what difference it makes. Yeah, okay, that's yeah, so that's got power. Yeah. What is interesting is when you press the boost button or put the car into sport mode, the seat actually gets tighter. It grips you in the seat bolsters. Well, it's quite cool. I like that.
I don't get any of that.
No, you don't get that. They come in, it grips you. So now I'm like, yeah. So we've got lots of adjustment on the inside. The steering wheel is all controlled electrically here. Obviously your cameras are also controlled electrically, and then the seat as well. So let's stop off now and have a little look around the car. So as you can see, this car's finished in Matterhorn white, which is a matte finish paint. It looks absolutely brilliant. So the GV60 is really customizable. You've got 15 different colors to choose from, 4 matte paints, including the Matterhorn white that we've got here, 9 metallic and 2 solid colors as well. As you can see, we've got massive 21-inch wheels, which is standard with the Sport Plus, and they're finished in gunmetal grey. I really like all the black styling that you've got on this car as well. Really adds to the car's design. I've had this car for a few days now. At the weekend, I ended up going to a car show, and this got more attention than some of the supercars sat there. I don't think many people have seen one of these before. It wasn't the loudest thing when I was leaving. Everyone was doing burnouts and that, and I was quiet, but look how many sheep there are. So driving through the hills of Sussex, the car's got fantastic power, grips the road really, really nicely. Obviously this model is all-wheel drive as well. I'm getting on really well with the display. It's really simple, really easy to read. I've also got a heads-up display on the windscreen, which displays your speed and the speed limit, which is really handy. So one thing you'll notice as well is the car is incredibly quiet. Obviously being an electric car, they're always quiet anyway, but this car in particular has got double glazed windows, which really helps for sound deadening inside the cabin. I mean, how many cars do you see that have got double glazed windows? That's something you used to get on the Bentleys, but I don't think Genesis have cut any corners with this model. So personally, I think if you're looking to purchase an electric car, the GV60 would be a fantastic option. It's definitely up there with the competitors. It might even be a step ahead. As I mentioned with the GV60, obviously especially the high spec ones do come with a high price tag. It drives well, the range is great, performance is fantastic. The car completely justifies that. So just want to say a big thank you to Genesis for lending us the car and letting us have a good look round it. I've had the car on personally for a few days now and it really is great. There's nothing bad to say about it. If you have any questions about the GV60 or any other Genesis, or you're looking at leasing a car, get in contact with Rivervale Leasing.